are back with Thursday Night Tea. Give it up for my guest, Piero, keeping it PG. I see you perform all the time. We're always in the same circles.
We're always sharing the same stage.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're every open mic. Yeah.
And you are phenomenal.
Thank you, man.
Where are you from, first and foremost?
I'm from Peru. I originally from Lima. I moved to the U.S. when I was 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
Because of my family situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived in Florida for 8, 9 years. And then I ended up making the transition here about 3 years ago or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you start doing spoken word or poetry?
Well, I always written poetry since I was 8 or 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I always kind of written for like middle school contests here and there. But I never actually have the courage, I guess, to share it with strangers and open mics on a daily basis.
I would never guess that. That's crazy.
I used to be a very introverted kid back in the day. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get out of my comfort zone, face my stage fright, and other little things I just wanted to share and try to see if it resonates with somebody else out there, see if I can inspire somebody in the audience, and it kind of went on a snowball effect after that.
And it is.
Yeah.
Your work is very inspirational and motivational.
Thank you.
So you just wrote a new book.
Thing is that I noticed that I had this compilation of over 50, 60 motivational self-help poems. And one day I just figured I might as well see if I can put it all together, polish it a little bit, and send it to as many publishing houses as I could. And that's what I did. I mean,
put that work in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
At the beginning, I felt a little bit discouraged because people were not responding. I was applying to all of these chapbook contests, and there were all these very strict guidelines that they were asking me to have one-page poems, 32 lines, ABC, DBC, or whatever that whole rhyme pattern tends to be, or the conventional poetry pattern. Mm-hmm. And none of my poetry really falls within conventional terms, orthodox terms, so I had a lot of trouble within this particular endeavor. A lot of people were rejecting me. A lot of people were telling me, this doesn't really follow our structure. We're gonna go along with this. This is 4 pages long. This has a little bit of cursing words here and there. It doesn't seem too serious. But then I kept on pitching it to over 30, 40 places. And one of them said, yes, I'm interested.
That's all it takes. It just takes that one. So, keep going. That's what I'm trying to see. Faith without works is dead. You can want to publish your book. You can hope to get seen. You can hope to get this part. But if you don't put the work in, it's not going to come to fruition. Shout out to putting the work in, Most definitely. And I know that you're a fire performer, and you're going to do a piece for us.
Yes.
All
I'm going to do a motivational piece. I'll talk a little bit later about it when I'm on stage. But yeah, I'm planning to inspire everybody out there tonight. Good deal.
Give it up for Piero, keeping it PG. We're going to come back, and he's going to set the stage ablaze. Thank you for tuning in for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. And we're back! We are back. About to come to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, start clapping right here. Start clapping right there. Start clapping over there. Give it up for keeping it PG.
How's everybody doing tonight? So I don't know if you guys know, but I get most of my motivation, most of my inspiration to write these poems from motivational speakers, for the most part, people that I admire, entrepreneurs and whatnot. And this one in particular is called The Best Expression of Yourself. And I thought about writing this poem when I saw a speech of Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey was telling to this graduating class of Cornell, I believe, that they can always fail at that which they are not genuinely passionate about. So they might as well take a chance at that which they love doing the most. And he was telling the story about how his father, he had the potential of becoming the best comedian out there, but because of social pressure, because of fear of what his social circle might think of him, he decided to take the safe path of becoming an accountant. He ended up getting fired of being an accountant, and then him and Jim were pretty much living in dilapidated houses and shelters around the city. And then that's when he said this quote to the class. He said that anytime you can get fired, you can fail, you can do a horrible job at something that you're not passionate about. So you might as well try something that you actually love. And this poem is based on that. Here he goes. So many of us choose our careers out of fear, which is seldom disguised as a refuge for practicality. to make ends meet and meet socially accepted standards that breed insecurity, securing the self-destruction of our own innovative originality. Ironically enough, this is how the cautious mentality of playing it safe is usually ingrained into our humanity. Yet the paradoxical abnormality about not taking risks in life, ladies and gentlemen, is that at any given moment, we can fail at that which we're not generally passionate about, so we might as well take a chance at that which we love doing the most. It's just a matter of always making the most out of each benevolent moment by aligning our innate desires with a concrete life mission, because lacking a well-coherent vision will make us circumnavigate aimlessly, carelessly into an oblivious state of complacency. So let's dream big, god damn it. Let's also be very crystal clear in our goals, because dreams without goals are just dreams, and goals without dreams is just an ephemeral desire, a transient forest fire that easily ceases to exist once it's suffocated by the early signs of adversity, which have the propensity to draw us into a self-defeating immensity. If we don't take control of our own short lives, it's just a matter of getting a good grasp of your incessant drive that gets you out of bed and makes you reach out for the stars. And if you slip and fall, which you probably will if your dream is big enough, get the hell back up 1,000 times more, because it's only through flexible, adaptable execution, the only way of annihilating delusion, that we were solely brought to this planet to eat, sleep, go home, pop some pills, pay your bills, rewind and repeat. Don't just rewind and repeat, but instead let's harvest new habits that incentivize and galvanize the creative genius that's eagerly awaiting to be awakened by the resounding symphonies and cacophonies that would eventually bombard your mind once you're truly focused in becoming the best expression of yourself. Thank you, guys.